So you're off in Neverland. Couldn't wait for Peter Pan.
Hey everyone, this is Pavlina from Pavlina's Kids Place. We are here at the Social with a really cool band, and I'm here with...
Hi, I'm Greg, and there's no sun in the Sunshine State right now.
I'm Scott. At the moment, our bus's generator isn't working so well, so I would be, people don't know this about me, I would like a brand new generator for our bus.
My name's Dean, and I like Vans shoes.
My name's Mark, and I like Puma shoes.
Oh, very nice. We've got a shoe thing going. Okay.
I'm Eric. I would like to wash my socks and underwear and get a pack of cigarettes.
And they are Red Wanting Blue. You guys are from Ohio, and you have your Ohio flags in all your videos, and you sometimes have them on stage and everything. So you guys have a lot of Ohio pride, and I totally get it. My mom is from Ohio, so I see it, yeah. And I have a friend who's from Ohio, and she's always telling everyone she's from Ohio. But it's cool stuff. So, like, why do you guys have so much Ohio pride?
We love Ohio because everybody's so supportive where we've grown up, and it's our roots. So we like to spread that around the country, and I guess kind of be pompous about it a bit. But everywhere we go, there's somebody from Ohio, it seems.
So bands come from New York and LA. That's what happens. That's where the business is. So it's nice to say, like, we're from the middle of America, and great bands can be from all over, and
Exactly.
us, we're from Ohio.
That's where I grew up. I was born there and raised there. Now I'll lay my grave there. Ohio.
I mean, I can feel the same way as Greg. This is a place that the band was born, and we've gotten such great support from that place, and it's our home. We love it.
Your style, how would you guys explain your style?
I like to say we're an American rock and roll band. We're not a rock band, a rock and roll band. I don't know if that registers with how you think of rock or rock and roll, but there's a difference,
Black boots and black jeans, and the other one is blue jeans and brown boots, maybe.
Lots of shoe talk in this. I like it. No, shoes are my thing.
One is black Doc Martens, one is brown Doc Martens.
Yeah. Rock,
Doc Martens.
black, rock and roll, dusty or brown.
You guys have been together for around 15 or 17 years now? Band
Started very, very early when I was in college. And went through, the first few years were incubator stage stuff, I wanted to graduate, get my degree, and back then that was, I think technically you could say, yes, the band's name was born, but it was several years of feeling things out and figuring things out before we actually would say we've been professionally going out on the road and doing it. We've been touring since 2000. Yeah, so like the old college days, it was, hey, you own a guitar? Terrific. Well, you'll be my guitar player. And you play drums? Great. You can be the drummer, There was no tryouts. There was nothing like that. It was just getting together and playing with people that you knew. So, and you quickly realize when you graduate and you want to do it for real, that matters. Yeah. You got to find people who are, actually pretty good at their instruments. So,
have your goals changed throughout the years?
Yeah, I would say, yeah. When you first start playing music, you think it's immediately you're going to go to superstardom.
Oh, yeah.
And then you quickly crash down to earth on that one, and then you go by just little goals.
You guys sound really cool. I love all of your music and everything. It kind of sounds like, what's his name? Brett Smith from Shinedown. Like, he kind of sounds like that. Or Darius Rucker, who I also interviewed. He's really cool.
Oh,
so, yeah, I know. Who, really inspires you guys?
I think over the years it's been an accumulation of lots and lots of things. I think it's more of like tangible everyday things that are probably the most inspirational, be it shoes is one of those things. Fellas, coffee. Food, people.
So you guys do a lot of touring. Is there something that when you guys are on tour that you just have to have, like Febreze or something,
Coffee.
Yes.
Yep, every morning. For me, I'd include these guys here. Eric, you're more of a tea guy.
Okay.
But personally, yeah, coffee is an essential thing to have, and if we don't have it, we get really snippy.
I have a hard time going anywhere without my phone charger on me.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a nutball about that. I like having a charger at all times to make sure that my phone never dies. Because when we're on the road so much, it's always, it's the lifeline.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm always making sure that I have that on me, so I can't go anywhere without that. And coffee, food.
so your latest album, which is The Vanishing Point and BT Dubs, okay, Staying on the Bright Side, that's a good song. I love that song. I love that song. Along with Audition. I like that song too.
You like Audition? Oh, good. Very good.
So,
Say BT Dubs.
BT Dubs.
By the way,
But I
Alright.
add this to it.
like we're sometimes we call ourselves R Dubs.
Cool, I'm with the R Dubs.
Not the. I'm with R Dubs.
Oh, okay, I'm with R Dubs.
Because I
There we
don't
go.
say the BT Dubs.
So what would you like say about those two songs? Like are they your favorites? Do you like those songs kind of thing?
And they're both really fun songs to play. They both get really great crowd response as well. Audition was a song actually that we recorded on one of our earlier albums in 2000, and our producer at the time came to a show while we were recording from The Vanishing Point, and we played that song in its original form. And he asked after the show, like, what was that song? And we're like, oh, it's Audition, don't worry about it. And he's like, I really like that. So
Yeah.
old one. Yeah. And so we went back into the studio and we ended up remaking it and polishing it up a little bit. And yeah, so it's great to see the crowd's response every night for that.
I could just say one thing about Stay on the Bright Side. We filmed a video. This is something that I don't know if people would know this, but if you went online and you saw on our site, we have a video for that song, and it looks like we're in South America or somewhere in Mexico.
Yes.
Have you seen this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I have.
It was actually filmed at a place called Willets Point
Okay.
in Queens, New
Like in New
York.
York?
Yeah, it's right next to Citi Field where the New York Mets play. And like if there's like Citi Field and LaGuardia Airport, and there's this little weird spot that has somehow lasted this long.
Mm-hmm.
There's like no septic or sewage or plumbing. No paved roads.
like-
It's a crazy spot. So,
Yeah.
and we all junkyards and shanties and shacks and stuff.
So teens are always like forming bands in high school and everything. So what advice would you give to them?
Practice. Just keep playing, keep practicing, keep on keeping on, keep at it. Play out as much as you can. And then when you're done playing, play some more, because just continually playing and playing with a group, you get better and better and better. And if you go and take gigs and get gigs at whatever age you can, and play out in front of people, because it's just going to develop you as an artist or as whatever band you're in, and it's the best thing for you to get out there and get on stage and play. And then when you're not out in public playing, keep rehearsing and doing that every day. So I know I've just said play 100,000 times, but just keep playing and keep on keeping at it.
Yeah.
Just be true to yourself and what you want to do musically. Don't get stuck in a fad. I see a lot of these bands that come out and they're like whoever the hot band is, and that's always frustrating. But I guess you got to do what you got to do. Just you'll have the most success if you're an honest, do what you want to do kind of band.
I think my best advice is that it's okay to be terrible at first, and it's okay to be terrible even far into your musical career. But it's all a learning process, and you just have to keep working at it, and you'll eventually find what personally that you're really good at, and you'll hone in on it, you'll find it, and you just gotta keep going.
Piece of advice I would give would be, as a young person, take advice from your elders. If I could go back and talk to my 12-year-old self, I'd give him a list of things to start doing right then that I didn't do, I started 10 years later and was like, oh boy, I wish I would have started doing this 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So ask, if there's people who are older, who are musicians, who have any level of success, ask, like, what are some things that you wish you would have done when you were young?
Could you top it?
You know what? I would have a two-parter. One would be just to remain open-minded, because I remember being pretty opinionated as a kid about what music I liked and what I didn't like, and that, I don't never listen to that. And the last thing I will leave the youth of today with is, let's take it easy on pulling the trigger on some of these tattoos. Been noticing a big trend with a lot of kids getting tattoos all over the place. I saw a young girl, no older than you. She had a tattoo of a slice of pizza on her neck, and
Someone really likes
she had on her arm an ice cream cone with like 3 different colored scoops. Now, that may be hilarious right
Yeah.
now, but imagine your arm when you're like 39. It's all saggy.
80, holding the baby.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
We'll say
80. The baby is looking at this ice cream cone. You're looking at the ice cream cone. It looks like a, who knows what it looks like.
It's like mashed potatoes.
It looks like a
Yeah.
melting ice cream cone.
Gosh.
Gross. And then, you know what? And then you hear that person say, when the kids go, Mommy, Daddy, why do you have all those tattoos? And they'll say, "Oh, just to remind you kids what a mistake it is to get tattoos when when you're young. You got to hold off,
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, it's okay to wait. It's a big commitment,
It is.
There's a lot of kids I've seen that are like not even 18 and their bodies are almost totally covered already. Bear skin is going to be coming back real cool. It's going to be really cool.
Yeah.
It's going to be the new thing.
It's never the same when you're on your own.